Hi and welcome back to my channel. This has been a long time coming and I cannot believe we're here. It's time for Goofy Training Preview. So this video is just going to be a little preview of what I plan on doing during my Goofy training. If you've seen any other training series, if you want to call it, that I've done in the past, I usually try to find something to do each week besides just the running, just to give each week like a new theme or a new thing to look forward to. But first, before I get into that, I am running with Kelsey's Hope Foundation again. I'm doing their Running for Hope since I did my registration on my own. You can still fundraise for them even though it's separate from the registration. So I decided I wanted to do that just because it's such a great group and I wanted to, you know, get the word out about them a little bit more. So I'll talk about some of the fundraising things I'm going to do later. But first I wanted to share what kind of training plan I'm going to be using. I'm actually gonna, what I like to call a mashup of two training plans. Of course, I'm gonna be using the Jeff Galloway Goofy Challenge plan, but I'm also gonna be using Women's Running Magazine. This is from July, August of 2019. I saved it for this particular time. This plan. So on weeks where there's not a ridiculously long run or back-to-back long runs, I'm going to be doing the workouts from this 16-week plan. And I'll do some little clips here of how they have it color-coded with different things that you do each week. So it alternates between doing flex days, strength training, tempo, intervals, hills, just regular runs that are as you feel, and I won't be following their long runs. I'll be following the long runs on the Jeff Galloway plan. So I'm going to be doing a mashup of that, so that'll be fun to follow along, some new and different training exercises or runs, whatever you want to call them. I do better when I have, like on my 5K plans, I like how they have prescribed workouts. I do better with that, I think. Because the Galloway plan brings you up to 26 miles anyway, I thought, why not just run that for time? Add in a 0.2 at the end, and I'm gonna run the marathon distance for time like I did my half marathon for time before I went to Princess earlier this year. And you can see behind me I have my special sign that my goal for my marathon time is 5 hours and 30 minutes. I feel like that's achievable, but then again, I have never ran more than 13 miles, and so we're doubling that distance, and we'll see what happens. So that'll be probably in December sometime, I think is when that week comes. So I'm nervous and excited. I'll be running out at the same place that I ran the half marathon. My plan is just to double that same route that I took. That just seemed like the easiest thing to do. Another thing that I'm going to be doing for the 28 weeks that the plan calls for is I'm going to be going through, I guess they're chapters, a chapter a week from the Meb I can't pronounce his last name, I'm sorry. I'm a terrible run fan. But this guy, his book 26 Marathons, because there's obviously 26 chapters, but there's, an intro and an ending, of course. So it comes up to exactly 28 sections worth of information. So I'm really, really excited to share what this is going to show me through my marathon training. His little tag after 26 marathons is what I learned about faith, identity, running, and life from his marathon career. So I'm really excited to share what this book says. This is actually my stepson's book. He got, I think, for his birthday. And I commandeered it. So I'm gonna read it over the next 28 weeks, and I'm really, really excited. Another thing that, and if this is not going to come as a shock if you've been watching this channel for any length of time, but I actually went through and picked out all of these, since the marathon weekend is 90s themed, I made the list of all the movies that came out in the 90s, all the Disney movies. So there are 60 movies. I've already watched a couple of them before training starts, I'm gonna watch a couple more so that I have 56 to watch, which you know is double of 28 weeks. So I'll have 2 movies a week that I will share. Some of them I've seen, some of them I haven't, but it's, you know, the ones that I have seen, you know, it just takes me back to growing up in the 90s. It's, I'm really excited that that's Marathon Weekend's theme. So that'll be fun. I'm a movie person. I love to just veg out and watch a movie, so I'm excited for that. Okay, so to talk about fundraising for Kelsey's Hope Foundation. If you don't know what Kelsey's Hope Foundation is, it is a foundation that helps kids with cancer do wish trips, and they also do scholarships for nurses. They help fund cancer research for pediatric cancer. It's such an amazing group of people. Completely nonprofit. There's no staff. No one that's on their board gets paid or anything like that. All the money they raise goes right back to their cause. So I will be doing similar to what I did for Princess. I did a Night of Hope live stream where I wanted to. The live stream part did not work out, but I know how to fix it this time. So I will be doing a live stream event at the end of September, which is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. So stay tuned for that information. But for right now, I am raffling off a book. And I will leave the link to my fundraising page in the description, so you can go there and enter this if you'd like. This is a book about the hype, science, culture, and cool of running shoes called Kixology. So I'm raffling off this book. For every $5 donation, you get one entry into the raffle, and I'm going to be selecting the name for the raffle on August 1st. So I figured I'd do it through the summer. So if you donate $20, your name is entered 4 times, you know, every $5. So I encourage you to do that. Kelsey's Hope is such a great group in this book. I mean, we all love running shoes, right? And so this is a very interesting book about running shoes. So please, if anything, visit their website and learn more about what they do, because it really is a great group. So I guess that's basically it. That's the preview. So we'll be doing, along with all of our training runs, we'll be going through Meb's book and watching some awesome 90s movies. So it's very, very exciting. So I hope you follow along. I am nervous, excited, and 5 million other emotions that marathon training is here. When this video goes up, we'll be 1 week away from starting training. Oh, I can't believe it. So give this video a like. Be sure to subscribe to follow my training journey to my first marathon. Wow. And leave a comment. What are you training for if you were able to register for Marathon Weekend? Are you doing anything new? Are you doing something you've done before? Any of the challenges? Let me know in the comments. I hope everyone is well, and always remember that you are God's masterpiece. I will see you at the end of week 1.